Hey y'all, I'm back again, your favorite little fat girl, DiamondBBW. And if I'm not, pretending I am, it's fine. I don't mind if you lie to me. Anyway, I want to thank the 253 people that so far have subscribed to my channel just to hear me talk about stuff they probably don't care about too much. But I appreciate them giving me a listen on occasion anyway. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. And if you ain't liked and subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. I'm pretty funny. I think I'm funny. I make me laugh. Sometimes. But anyway, hit subscribe, see some more. If you think the video is good, hit like. You know the routine. Yeah, y'all been on YouTube a minute. Anyway, this is the 6th month. Today is exactly 6 months. I started my keto journey on July 28th last year, 2017. It is now January 28th. 2018. Y'all know I don't even remember to write that on the check right? 17 still. I'll remember about November and then I'll forget again. So, but I want to tell you some of the things I have accomplished in my 6 months on keto. And the amazing, wonderful things that it's done for me and my body and my life. Now, I'm sorry I look like a drowning rat because I just got to shower. And I ain't trying to brush my hair because I ain't trying to go bald today. But anyway, keto saved my life. Legit, straight up saved my life. I have absolutely no doubt that I probably would have been dead by now or very, very close to it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I was very, very close to it when I started keto. It's a remarkable turnaround. The way I feel, I never really thought I would feel like this. I feel 20. No problem, 20. And I'm 39, so no problem, My heart no longer tries to explode when I take a short walk. Going out to the car before was a little bit difficult. And my car's parked right outside the door. Going to my mom and dad's, they live about 50 yards away. That was hard. I couldn't breathe by the time I got down there, and I had to stop on the way a couple times. There was times, and I kid you not, y'all know how Sheetz is designed. I park at the gas pump. Before I got halfway through that parking lot, I had to stop for a second because I wasn't quite sure what this was doing. All right, and I was a little scared, so I stopped for a minute, let it calm down, and go on about it. It got that bad. Now, I know a lot of folks weigh, more than what I weighed at the time, like 311 pounds, but I'm also on a 5-foot-tall frame. So 311 pounds on me is much, much different than 311 pounds on somebody who's 5'10". So, and also I wasn't really healthy at all because about a year and a half ago I used to smoke about 3 packs of cigarettes a day. Now I quit that shit, thank God, with the help of a vape. Blessings. I'm very blessed, to be honest with you, because my kids pushed me into that, and I'm glad they did. And then I embarked on this journey. And my kids helped me with this too. My brother-in-law put me onto this, and I'm forever grateful. Goober. Anyway, if you go back and watch some of my older videos, not just from the keto journey, but some where I was doing unboxings and stuff, you could see how much bigger I was then compared to now. And if you listen, and you don't even have to listen all that hard, you can hear me breathing really hard. And I wasn't even conscious of doing it. There'd be times my mom would get in the truck, why are you breathing so hard? I'm like, I'm not, but I was. And if I am now, it's because my nose has stopped up. But that's nothing unusual. So, to be able to breathe again is wonderful. And, oh my God, the quality of sleep, folks. The quality of sleep. It has been a long, long time until now, until the last 6 months that I slept. And I had no trouble going to sleep. I had sleep apnea. I fall asleep any damn where. Out, okay? But staying that way, impossible. I was up every 2 hours, if not more, going to pee. Because I guess the sleep apnea would wake you up. So I was up. And it can't, I don't know if it was weight or what causes these other issues, but I was sleepwalking like crazy, which I've done for most of my life, but it was getting way worse. To the point I was scared I was going to wake up in the middle of the woods somewhere, okay? Luckily, I never left my house, but that was my biggest fear because I can't see that well at night. Get out in the middle of the woods somewhere, wake up and be like, oh my God, I don't even know how to get home. That scared me a lot. Then, what if my grandson had followed me? But luckily at the time, he was much, much smaller. So, yeah, sleep quality. Oh my gosh, and look up something called exploding head syndrome. No, my head wasn't really going to explode, but I would go to sleep and I would hear a car crash, a woman scream. I would feel a slap on my thigh or a bright light in my eyes, like somebody was holding a flashlight, like right here. And I would wake up madder than hell to a completely dark room and nobody there had a flashlight. So, I mean, it was quite terrifying. I got to where I was scared to go to sleep at night because I was scared that I was going to be jolted awake by a woman screaming or like an explosion, a gunshot. I mean, just anything to jerk you out of it and jerk you awake. And then, I could go back to sleep, but then I couldn't stay asleep. And then I ended up sleepwalking. And then I developed sleep eating, which sounds kind of amusing because one time I took the entire top layer off a pink cake. It was like strawberry, I guess. And my dad, who the hell ate all the cake? The icing off the cake. And I was like, oh, man, I guess that wasn't a dream. Now, while it sounds amusing, sleep eaters will eat things that they have no business eating if food's not readily available. So, I mean, you might go in there and eat a Brillo pad. That's not cool. But thank God that hasn't happened in a long time. And it has been at least 6 months since I had one of the exploding head syndrome things. And I haven't been seeing other things either at night. This is all at night when I try to go to sleep or when I'm semi-asleep and stuff like that. Y'all, I was starting to think I was psychic. I see some Sylvia Brown level shit, alright. But not in 6 months at all. So, I don't know what keto does to affect that, or if it's just the weight loss that affected that, or the fact that I couldn't breathe and wouldn't get enough oxygen. I don't know. But it doesn't happen anymore. Oh, and my husband no longer complains about me snoring. It was getting to the point he was like, can you sleep in yonder? It's like, hell no, this is my bed. You sleep in yonder. But we were literally arguing about this. And he was awake the other night playing video games while I was sound asleep, and he didn't hear me snoring. Awesome. So anyway, again, I can drive better, or I can drive without having to worry about needing to surrender my license or them taking my license for doing something stupid. It was coming to a point, I was falling asleep behind the wheel. It didn't matter if I was only driving for 10 minutes, And right before I started keto, the last thing that I remember happening was me and my daughter was going somewhere. And we had to go. It's not like we didn't have to do it. So we had to be out. But I fell asleep and I swerved into oncoming traffic. Now, she yelled, I woke up, I jerked over. Everybody was fine and dandy. But I could have easily killed her, me, and whoever was in the other vehicle. So I'm very thankful that didn't happen. And after that, I didn't really drive anymore. I had my son drive, who is a grown man. So he's got his license and all. So yeah. That was quite terrifying, and that no longer happens. I mean, I've driven to Greensboro and Burlington. Sorry, y'all. I've driven an hour, 2 hours away, and it hasn't been an issue at all. Sorry. There's something going on with my throat. So, of course, we're safer now, and I don't have to worry about surrendering my license. Well, that was sexy. Energy, and that goes along with being able to sleep better and no longer falling asleep behind the wheel. But it's more than that. It's not, you hear people talk about the energy you have on keto, but to experience, it's a whole nother thing. Unless I break ketosis, I'm never tired. But when I go to bed, I have no problem going to sleep. I can bounce all of that. I have a 4-year-old grandson who I can now keep up with. And that's a wild child. In fact, his middle name is literally Wild. My son is a big guitar fan. He loves his guitars and everything. His favorite guitar player is a guy named Zach Wild. So he named my grandson Zach Wild. So his middle name is literally Wild, and he makes up for it. He earns the name. It's not just his. He earned it. That kid, I mean, one night, me and his daddy both hollered at him, boy, stop being so damn wild. And we both looked at each other. I said, it's your fault you named him that. But you know. Anyway. Yeah, the energy levels are through the roof. It's amazing. It's not like I'm hyper, but if I need to do anything, I can do it. I can just, how when you be doing stuff, you've been washing dishes, sweeping, cooking, you sit down, you're just dog tired, and somebody says, can you get me? And you're like, I just sit down. It's not like that now. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So that's cool. And it's nice to be able to do that. It really is. Thought clarity. You hear people talk about how their mental clarity has improved. But this is another thing you just have to experience. Because it is wild. You have moments of clarity. But on keto, when you get really good into ketosis, and I told people this the other day, I know every stupid thing I've ever done. Because my brain said, hey, you remember when you did this dumb shit? And really? But anyway, come on now. I know everything that I've ever done that was dumb because my brain said, hey, you remember this? Yeah, you did that, dumbass. So, and it's not just reminding you of the stupid things you do, but giving you ways to improve upon the things you've done. Let's say, quitting school young, and I already went back to school and got my whole thing going on. I'm actually quite smart, shockingly. Went back and got my GED, and I got perfect scores on my GED. And my teachers from high school would probably flip out because I just slept through class. I didn't care. They didn't want to hear it. They had nothing to say to me that I didn't already know because I was a teenage girl, and that's how we are. But, yeah, I was a little extra special. Yeah. So, I mean, it gives you ideals of things you can do to improve on your life, and it just you really have mental clarity when you think of, well, I should do this. And you're like, well, no, and it gives you the better idea. Your brain's functioning higher and better, and you can get more done. So anyway, yeah. New desires, yes, that kind, but also the adventurous kind, the I want to go out and do things kind. Let's go do something. I don't care what. Let's go do it. So for in 6 months, for things like that to change, to become remarkable, make you feel better. Wow, I've been talking for a long time. Y'all probably don't even want to hear all this. But anyway, another thing that's happened to me in 6 months, not only have I lost weight in inches, but, and if you've been watching my channel at all, you know that I have cured my own diabetes. It's gone. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, went to the doctor. It's like 5.6 now instead of 7 point what the hell ever it was. And I'm no longer even pre-diabetic, okay? So, what? I was expecting good results, but I wasn't quite expecting that good of a result. But I'm thrilled. My triglycerides went down. That's amazing. And then they went down to a healthy normal level. So that's really amazing, from 367 down to like 140. You will also notice on this journey things that you don't expect to notice. The other day I was doing something and I looked at Marissa. And said, oh my God, my pinky's smaller. And it tripped me out because you noticed your pinky's smaller. I've noticed that across the bridge of my nose, it's smaller. Those things, just silly things like that. And you're like, really? You can lose weight in your nose and your pinky? But I actually did some comparison shots of my hands where I was holding my hands up one day showing y'all my fat little snozages, which I still have little snozages. They're just not quite as fat as they were. And I put them on Instagram so you can see the before and last week's where I was tripping out about my fingers. And it's just a photo. And I'm also going to go ahead and post some other photos over on Instagram. The link to my Instagram will be the top thing in the description. But also I'm posting my entire food list. I'm posting my my stats down there. And all the social media links you can find me on easily. So, yay. And so before I get to my weigh-in, I'm going to tell you real fast, my son started keto 1 week after I did. So he's on 25 weeks, almost 6 months, close enough. And we found out, because we got his doctor paperwork back the other day, that last time he weighed 210 pounds. He now weighs 165 for a grand total loss of 45 pounds. And he has went from a size 34 tight to a size 30 loose. He's thrilled. He's ecstatic. He's starting to work out now. You know, he's got a lot of the weight off of him. And, well, anyway, I hope you guys check out some of my other playlists because I'm doing some tips and stuff. Of course, these are quite long. And I'm actually going to shorten this for people who have a shorter attention span. So this is going to be the long version, and I'm going to put a shorter version over where it's just my weight and measurements and stuff like that. But let me get to my weight and my measurements. Where the hell did I put it? Did I say mental clarity? Maybe I lied. I found it. Let me put it up. What up? I just read it to you. So 6 months in, 311.8 pounds to start, 247 pounds last week, 245.2 this week, for a grand total loss this week of 1.8 pounds, and I'm proud of it, y'all. I'm proud of it. Because I got a little buzzed Friday night, and I'm sure it kicked me, but that's alright. Saturday night, sorry. Was it Saturday? Friday or Saturday, I don't remember. I don't drink but like once every 3 to 5 years. So, yeah. And for a grand total weight loss of 6.8 pounds. Stop texting me, people. I'm doing stuff. Alright. 66.8 pounds. Gone. And I didn't do my measurements this week because I forgot. And I was like, well, I'll do them now, but I done eaten. I'm sure I'd rather do them first thing in the morning. But I'll do them again next week. And as you see, I wrote down all my measurements over here. I'm going to take a picture of this board because this video is so long. I'm just going to take a picture of this board, post it over on Instagram, and anybody who has who wants to see can go see. Oh. Alright, well, I'll just put this on there. But I'm going to stand up. I'm going to turn the camera around, stand up. Y'all ignore my house because it's gross. But I'm going to show y'all me. Be right back. Alright, I is back. Here we go. These pants I dug out of the closet, and I was thinking, well, I need something really, really tight so that people could see the shape of my body. I was like, well, those have never fit me very well. They were skin tight to the point that I couldn't breathe, so I didn't wear them. And I was shocked when I got out of the shower and put them on, and they were baggy, and I was like, oh, well, you dumbass, you just lost 65 pounds. That's probably why. So let me back up and show you my pants and me. It's alright. So this is my roly-poly. Y'all know I've just showed y'all my roly-poly many, many times. I'm just wanting this to all go away. I'm wanting all of it to go away. I can't even lie to you. But y'all see, this actually don't look too bad from the side, from the front. It's alright, except for, you know, where you can see through my shirt. But mostly I don't wear the shirt nowhere, so. See my arms? Now they got plenty of wobble to them. The other day I was doing this number and it was smacking the back and it sounded like I was doing this. But anyway. These are the pants that was skin tight on me. Now when I say skin tight, I mean they were stretched out to here and they was hurting. Okay. So I didn't wear them no more. Plus the legs was too tight, the butt was they were too tight all the way around, y'all. So I mean now we got some jiggle room here. Plenty of wiggle. So, but you can't really see it that way. So let me pull. Snake. Snake. I can't even make them tight from this side. But anyway, that's me, y'all. And well, much love to y'all. I'm gonna get off here with all my wiggly jiggly self and prepare for my grandson to get home because he'll be home shortly from his other grandma's. But it's been a nice weekend, and he's about to drive me crazy, but I've missed him, so I don't care. Much love to y'all in a little while.